And then people were like, well, this doesn't work in Tmux, and it doesn't work in WeChat, and it doesn't work in Vim. And I'm like, what the hell? So then somebody came up with the idea of using a so-called, Unicode placeholder. So which is basically when you want to display an image in the terminal, you send a special Unicode character. And then my next windmill that I'm looking at is variable size text in the terminal. So when I'm getting a markdown file, I want to see the headings big and
like in
whatever.
Emacs, right?
Yes. So why should only Emacs users benefit? I want all terminal users to get
Your
into
bigger
that.
headings.
So now,
Yeah.
yeah. So so there's actually
Played a little bit with images in terminals, and always Kitty, the Kitty graphics protocol seems the best option. And I use Tmux and I view images inside NeoVim. So Kitty graphics protocol is the only one that has allowed me to do that. In Western, Ghosty, Kitty, of course, as well, right? So if other terminals want to adapt it, they can. Like Rio, for example, is a new terminal out there. So it can adapt the Kitty graphics protocol and use it, right?
Yes, absolutely. I encourage everyone to adopt it. There's an open spec. Anybody. Lots of people have asked me questions about the protocol, and I try to answer them as quickly as possible. And I'm happy to consider amendments to the protocol to make it more functional or easier to implement. I'm working on currently, and the part of it that I'm working on currently is using Kitty to replace the file open dialogues in Linux. So when you use a GUI program like say Firefox, um, you say file save page as, you get a file open dialog usually. Here you see there's actually a Kitty instance that's running a file choosing kitten. So you can use a fuzzy finder like selector. So you can just type a few letters and it matches files accordingly. Because ebook readers are a big boon for elderly people because you can make the font size bigger. In fact, I do that myself. I don't know if you can see
As you
this on the
age.
screen, but yeah, as
As
I
we
age,
age. Yeah.
my eyes have gotten weaker, and so I don't like to wear specs while reading on my Kindle, so I make the font size big. So when I started, I didn't need that. Now I do. But the point is, I get feedback from a lot of non-technical people who are, not so comfortable with computers, saying that they really find Calvo easy to use. And
Do you ever get in trouble with Kitty because of the language that you decided to use Python? Since we hear nowadays everyone is like Rust. You just hear that everywhere, right?
so
I have a tough one for you. I have a good question.
all right,
I want to see.
let me drink some water
grab
first.
your water first. Yep. So you mentioned it. We briefly talked about it. I think you know what I'm gonna ask, probably, right? So let's just say it. What are your thoughts on Tmux?
Oh, I
Do you talk to the Tmux maintainer for compatibility when you try to deploy something new? Do you have communication? What's his name? I don't remember his name, but
I did try, but he wasn't interested, so I don't anymore. Now so when I make something new,
your main IDE, which one is it? Or
it's
editor?
it used to be Vim, now it's NeoVim. So you can see this is a Kitty file inside NeoVim.